ideas. Don't be ashamed of what you do. A lot of people in internet marketing are ashamed of what they do in some way. I'm not really quite sure why, but don't be ashamed of what you do. Be proud of what you do. Okay, people like new, people like news, people like secrets. Think about the reason why this is the case, and it will greatly help your selling. Stay focused on one thing that you're doing and stop jumping from one thing to next. I can't remember who I heard this example from. It could have been Willie Crawford, it could have been Jeff Walker, I'm not quite sure. I think it was one of the two. Could have been Mark Joyner as well. But basically gave the example of someone pushing one car and then leaving that and then going and pushing another car along the road and then leaving that and going and pushing another car. None of those cars will actually get anywhere. Keep pushing the one car and then you'll get to the finish line. Do not abuse your customers. Always treat your customers like gold. Always think about what you can do for them. Basically, the better you treat your customers, the better your support is, even if they are right. And sorry, even if you think they're wrong, always treat them like gold and you'll carry on making the most money. Make money in the short term so that you can do better things to make more money for yourself in the long term. And what I mean by this is the bigger you are, the easier it is to spend money on doing things better. So it's really just a word of warning that if you can spend more money on your marketing, then you will be more successful in a lot of ways. So it's really, to have an aim that you are reasonably comfortable and you can manage in the short term, and then spend a lot of money to make your products, to make your marketing as effective and as high quality as it can be. There's no magic button. And I'm saying this to you possibly as a customer. If you think there is a magic button, then when you purchased the last magic button, why did that not work and why are you going on to the next one? And also as a product vendor as well, think about being honest in the marketing that you are doing. As a product buyer, if the effort is put in, then most systems will be successful. So try and stick with one system, try and put as much effort into that as possible. It should probably be from someone you do trust, and really put in the effort. And almost any system online will be successful. Obviously there are exceptions to this, but whether it's blogging, whether it's selling a product, whether it's promoting a product, if you keep on doing it, then it's likely that you will find a way to make that successful for yourself. At the end of the day, it's your business. When marketing online, it's your business. Make sure that you protect yourself and only do things that are good for building your business or for making you money in the short term. So don't do stuff for anybody else unless that is ultimately going to help you. And I don't mean this from a selfish point of view, I mean this from a business point of view. That is how you will become more successful, is treating your business as a business. Always pay your employees on time. Pay them before yourself. I hear people saying the opposite, but if you treat your employees well, and this is one way of treating your employees well, then they will work well for you. At first, focus on small successes. When you know how to get a success, then focus on a big success. It will give you confidence. It will show you a model that you should be copying as well. People are buying from you, not from a random company. So when sending out an email, when doing any marketing, it's from Ben Schaffer, not from a general company. I think this is why you, as a person who has a name, can do a lot better and be a lot more effective in profits than big companies. Something to bear in mind when dealing with your customers: people are generally extremely intelligent and are genuinely looking for a way to get out of the rat race. Millionaires are looking at your marketing as well. So treat people with respect. When you're thinking about your customer, building up an avatar or a picture of your customer, bear in mind they're extremely intelligent, and when you treat them stupidly, they know that, will unsubscribe and won't purchase from you. Okay, moving on to email marketing. I know there's a lot to take in. Don't use personal in the subject line unless it really is personal, and I mean the word personal. People hate it. I generally unsubscribe when people use the word personal, and it makes your emails a lot less effective when you are emailing someone and it's genuinely a personal email. It's something that really, really annoys me. Bear in mind that people read email on their phone, people read email on different devices, people use Gmail, cater to them. And what I mean is that don't only send out HTML emails if sending from Aweber, but putting in a text email as well so that people can read it. When people are using Gmail, they see the first sentence of your email a lot of the time. So bear this in mind and make sure that your first sentence is an effective one. Also bear in mind that when you send out more than one email to people, sometimes the whole message is not shown and just the unsubscribe at the bottom is just shown. Just bear these things in mind. Okay, not sure why this is within here, but you can't be an island. Always try and work with other people as much as possible. Something I heard from Alex Goad via Armand Morin, that you can't be an island. You do need to deal with other people, especially in our business where it's quite a lonely business. Do bear this in mind. Refunds, something people hate to talk about. Refunds are bad for karma and bad for affiliates, and what I mean by this is that as a product vendor, that you want to try and keep refunds to as low as possible. They're bad for karma. You're not going to like it when refund. Affiliates hate it when people refund because it means their commissions are reduced. People will refund at the end of the day, but it's up to you to keep that refund rate to as low as possible. A certain amount of people will always refund. What I mean is that there are serial refunders. People buy the product, they're going to refund, whatever happens, whatever you do. If that percentage is too low, then you're not marketing hard enough. Something I heard from... Actually, I won't say who it is because it's not quite fair. But if that refund rate is too high, then your product is simply not good enough. Refund rates go up and down according to the price of the product. They go up and down according to the time of year. There's a lot of different variables which affect your refund rate. But bear in mind that there is a happy medium where it's not too low and it's not too high as well. Do everything possible to avoid refunds. It's far easier to avoid a refund and lose the money that way than to make a new sale. And I don't mean to not give people refunds. What I mean is to make your product as high as quality as possible. I personally don't refund after the guarantee period is over. You'll often get people asking you for a refund after that guarantee period is over. I always do within the refund period, whatever someone's reason is, whether it's their dog ate the product, as we used to say in school, or whatever. But I tend not to refund after the guarantee period is over. Some people do, especially if it's an affiliate sale. You need to bear that affiliate in mind. Are you going to eat the commission? Are you going to take that commission from the affiliate? Which is not kind of fair because you agreed to that affiliate that they would get paid after the refund period is over. Okay, last but certainly not least, and it's now the end of the presentation. Be aware that what you learn on the forums may not be true in real life, but it may also be true. Thank you for listening to this presentation. I do ask that you leave a comment. Is there something I missed out? Something that you strongly disagree with? Some piece of advice that you would add as well? It's my 1000th post. Thank you very, very much if you got to this point, and I really do hope that you did enjoy it. Take care. Over and out, Ben Schaffer.